the time has come to check out the new Alliance raid. We start by speaking to this Hobigo messenger. At least I hope so. Otherwise I'm gonna have to do this intro again. An otherworldly encounter. This Hobigo messenger is looking for a well-traveled adventurer. Say, aren't you Malisity? That certainly saves me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Milalja. Curious happening around the Mamuk of late, and we thought one with your worldly expertise may be able to help us make sense of things. If you have the time and inclination to aid us, she awaits you in Mamuk. You'll find her west of Plaza in the large building near the two-headed statue. Lovely. Merci. Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if I was right to call on you, but the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone. Fair enough. How can I help? It all began when we found a fallen traveler in the sky deep cenote. For a mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not common sight in these lands, tall and slender of build with pointed ears. Oh, so an Ellison. He has yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleep of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognize something in his rambling, or perhaps even jog his memory once he regains his consciousness. Might you be willing to speak with him? Sure. Now, I want to preface, I've actually never played Final Fantasy XI, so I'm going to come into this completely blind. Milala, the traveler stirs. Very good. If you would be so kind as to bring him here. Yes, let's see this traveler. Yeah, looks like an Ellison. We are glad to see you awake and in good health. Besides, may I ask your name, traveler? My name, You don't remember? I'm sorry, I can't remember. All right. It would seem the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armor the only hint as to whence he came. Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary? No. I don't recognize the armor set, but... L-Tide is, I think, what they call the Ellisons here. Not much different from any other Ellison I've met, or would that be L-Tide? Ellison... L-Tide? No, that's not quite right. Ugh. I mean, the armor looks kind of lower res, but currently we're in like a place in the game where we have high, like really high quality armor, and then we have lower res stuff, so it kind of mixes. I remember I'm an elven adventurer. Do they seem familiar to you? And you're Mamulja. Could it be I've come to Mamuk? Oh, okay. Does Mamuk exist in both games? Wait, if I'm in Mamook, then I must have been taken prisoner. Oh. Mamook is not a friendly place. To so readily believe us enemies. Perhaps we come from a land unfamiliar with our customs across the salt. I've never heard of an elven. He doesn't look like an Alexandrian either, so I'm gonna say I'm not sure. He's definitely not from Eorzea. We have no way to know for certain, in which case... Milja, we must gather our strongest fighter at once. Oh? Why? What happened? Kululjaja Shades has returned. It's been sighted near Gokdragdesund. Bakuljaja has engaged the apparition, but I fear the worst. Why is the shade just walking around? Doesn't it need like one of those pots to come out of? Hello. The vow of Risol's companion, from the feet of the Brotherhood. I suspect you would understand the graveness of the situation better than most. In recent days, the Laidon servant Shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yuktel. I have reasons to believe it was invoked in like manner to the ones used in the feat. Only a privileged few of the Bonava should privy to the knowledge required to perform the rite. The culprit will be found in time, but we have more pressing matters on our hands now. I must hurry and inform the Landsguard. Bakuljaja requires reinforcement. Sure, I can come help. The Dawn Servant Shade. I fear he may not hold out until the guards assemble. I'm loath to ask such a favor, but would you aid Bakuljaja in this battle? Well, of course. I'm in your debt. Gokdrag descent is in the west of here. Please go and help my son. Yeah, you look out for the amnesiac elf. I said look out for him. He's just gonna follow me, isn't he? Guljaja. Dude, no stealing weapons. So you're a paladin, I take it? If you're gonna go with shield and sword. Absolute chaos. Well then, let's find Bakuljaja. Oh, he's still here. He's thinking, how did I get here? It goes without saying that Kululjaja's shade is dangerous. Please hurry. I fear my son will not last long on his own. Yeah, I'm on it, ma'am. Me on my trusty umbrella. You okay? I'm gonna join the fight. I can heal you. Ugh, pathetic. And you dare call yourself blessed, siblings? Ugh, not bad. You might actually prove a challenge. If he came to help us stay on your guard, he's not alone. Oh. Those are some impressive gloves. I saw the screenshot, but seeing them in person is wow. Was this another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing. Do you require assistance? Here I go. Nullifying dropkick. Oh, no you don't. I can explain why. I can't explain why, but something told me I had to be here. Hey, is he okay with me? Not bad at all. Better take more than a couple of Taurus to stop me. Taurus? Taurus? Are you daft, girl? You can't speak? A shame, you don't seem to have any manners. The name's Prish. You do well to remember it. Is it Prish or Prishe? I call it Prish. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Prish. Dude, this was not a good time to have like a flashback. Looks like I win. Oh. One terrace down, one to go. I hope you're ready. So C is seeing like wrong things. At ease, priest. We've seen to her task. Come. Whatever you say, Ulmia. Ulmia? Ulmia? What is he talking about? That is good questions. Please wait. Please don't go. I'm guessing word of Dawnser and Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what the girl has to do with all of this, but clearly she's aligned with whoever summoned them. The way remains open, though. There's no telling where it leads. Even so, they can't be allowed to return. We have a duty to protect this forest, and I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry after them. Brother. Watch over that one, won't you? Maybe you should, wait for backup or something? Prish, what happened to you? Sir, you're gonna have to, explain things, please. Hello. Speak. Explain what happened. You seem to have gotten part of your memory back. Everything's still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. Alright. But something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but she called her two-headed companion Ulmia. The Ulmia I know is an elven woman, a far cry from the reptilian fiend we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her, clouded her mind. I have to go and... Yeah, you're not going anywhere with those wounds. But she needs me. She needs help. She doesn't need you specifically. You would go in my stead? I know not how to thank you. Say thank you? Don't put your fingers through your, shoulder pad again? I recognize that look. The eyes of a woman who's seen more than the fair share of battle. Despite what Prish has done, She was a dear friend to me. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, then I'll save her. I think she's hallucinating her ass off right now. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. Yeah, Jeuno, the first walk. Let's do this. Average wait time is 24 minutes. It's Sunday. How? Well, it's Sunday. Most people did this like earlier in the week. Still, it's like the middle of the day on Sundays. Well, I'm gonna go check my lottery and stuff. I'll see you in the raid. Now, I have friends who actually played Final Fantasy XI, and I am told, like, the layout and everything is incredibly accurate. In fact, on our Discord server, there has been a little bit of talk about, like, going back to try it out. And we probably all would go do that if it didn't have 2 separate subs. Oh, this looks lovely. But yeah, apparently my friend used to hang out somewhere around this place to sort something out. I don't remember. Goblin replica. That doesn't look like a goblin. Oh, it does have a face. Okay, maybe what their goblins look like. I thought of, like, it looks like a scale, but there's actually a face on this thing. Okay. We are Alliance B. I don't know if that matters in this raid. We will find out. Look at this place. I'm gonna have to come back here when the raid is done to just look around a little bit.
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
I'm so glad they at least voice act like the raid. Oh, we're going straight to her. Okay, we start with the usual big AoE.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bam!
Oh,
Is that all you've got? Wait for it. Wait for it.
okay, so we have to go out and then in. Wait.
Bam!
Ah. She only said wait for it twice this time.
Drop kick.
So
Left
1,
head.
2. Oh, like 1, 2?
Altana, give me strength.
Let's just stand here.
By the light of the dawn. Not bad. Not bad at
I thought she was gonna be like the end boss of this raid. Oh, spiky. Oh.
Wait for it.
Oh. No. Two.
Auroral uppercut.
Yes. Okay, I did it right.
Is that all? And I was just working up an appetite. Behold, the blessed power of Altana.
What is this?
Still kicking? 'Cause so am
I swear this is how I sound every raid, every new dungeon. I'm just like, what is this? Why is this? How do I avoid eating these mechanics?
You ready for this?
Yeah, we're doing this again.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Like so?
Auroral uppercut.
Oh, there's like an umbrella up there. Oh, that tank.
This should
That
do
tank
it.
is bad. Up. Are you alive? Can I?
Take this and that and one of these.
That healer. Also not very good.
Now we're having a party.
Fuck. Let me just...
Time to get serious.
There we go. Pop up the tank. Say it was fine. It's fine. I got perfect control over everything.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Wait for it.
All the way out we go.
Bam!
And then we go in. And then we're gonna do the hokey pokey and gonna turn it all around. Ah, please don't stand on top of me. I do not appreciate it.
I'm not done yet.
Well, you're at half health, so no. I can stand here. You really like stacking these mechanics, don't you?
Wait for it.
Okay, 1,
Wait for it.
2.
Wait for it.
Fuck. Like so?
Auroral uppercut.
Oh my god. There is... No.
You can't stop the flood of mortal existence.
Where even are you guys? So I can...
Eat this.
I can't find my co-healer.
Take this and that and one of these.
Okay, somebody is... And I can do you? That was not great. That was not great. That was... No! Everybody else is dead. Oh, I'm not doing a good job today.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
LB3? My pleasure. I never get to LB3. There we go. I'm a little bit slow these days. I recently had like a big surgery and I swear my brain has not caught up with reality yet.
Nullify
Why?
the kick.
Tank, why? So while I'm doing really good, I am so tired. I have never been this tired in my life. It is wonderful. But I am doing very well, and the surgery went super well, so everything is working as intended.
Wait for it.
Just 2? Okay. But it means that I feel so slow. And unobservant. Maybe I should have come in as a DPS. Or maybe maybe my healing is just as bad as always, then... And there's no difference. Though I've never had the issue of not finding my co-healer when they're dead before. Though this is a very big arena. Alright, Prish. Now it's time for you to take a nap, honey.
Wait for it.
Oh, just one?
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first...
First, loot. Okay.
The only way out is forward.
We have caster. I'm just gonna look at them. I'm not gonna take anything that's not healer.
A forest, huh?
I think a forest.
We'll look after the girl.
But yes, I need neither of those. I would like to gear my healer up a bit. I need to try to get both my healer and my Picto to be like at decent gear levels. Because if I try to do any sort of higher end content, I usually go Picto. Especially if I'm playing like with a big group.
What is that? Is some kind of Tural Vitral?
Aquarius? Who are these people? Also, where do you see a Tural Vidral? It's literally a Gobu. Oh, you mean the crab? Oh no, that's not a Tural Vidral, that's a crab. I've seen Tural Vidrals. They're scary.
I sense something up ahead. Something big.
The 7.1 version was pretty intense. That, on the other hand, is a dragon.
A dragon? But surely it's no match for you.
Fafnir? Haven't we met Fafnir? Okay, so these are Race's tail. Let's just not stand under the tail. Ow. Okay, it was. Move away. Okay, I see like there's a person here that jumps into the correct places. So I'm just gonna, if I see people jumping, I'm just gonna try to run to them. Okay, obviously stay away from the mouth. Oh! Oh! Mouth is spinny, okay. Spinny mouth is quite spicy. I'm gonna wait until somebody reses me. I like the model. It looks cool. But yeah, I'm guessing these are all like bosses from Final Fantasy XI. So those of you who actually played that game, like, did you have fun doing the raids and seeing places that are familiar to you? Let me just pop myself up. Pop you up. Do like so. Did I not pop you up? I'm sorry. Darters gather in the area. Oh, we have ads. I guess kill the ads. One, make sure this person is alive. Can you calm yourself down with the spinnies? What are we doing? No! I don't think I'm gonna survive that. Yeah, that was pretty high. Lalafells are bouncy, but not that bouncy. What does it do for the tail? I need to get up. Okay. We are so screwed. Like, so incredibly screwed. Okay, you pressing this one? What are you doing? Okay. Can we... The LB3 isn't ready. I got excited for a second because like, oh, LB3, no. No LB3. Oy. No, why? Where are you going? Stop running towards the Ring of Death. Oh, I'm out of all like my quick stuff. Okay, bell. Gonna go like so. I'll start popping some people. No. This is going terribly. This is going so bad. Okay, I can get you up. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna die. Not that. Please don't stand on me with the tank buster. Just this. Hi. Get up. What is this chaos? I mean, it makes sense. We're all probably most of us in here are seeing this for the first time. I am out of everything that's good. And I'm dead. Thank you for the race. Let me just move away. Get myself up to snuff. Alright, we need to start like racing some people over here. My bell is not up yet. LB3 is so close. It's so close. We are almost there. Let's get you up. Don't you dare die on me. I need a second healer on this. What does the tail do? Oh, it's like all this. Okay. Let's put a little shield on people. People definitely need a shield right now. Most people are up. So that is something. So I think we should store the LP3 for the time where everybody starts dropping dead again. To get some mana. Whew, this fight is intense. I was saying the fights feel a little bit more spicy than they did in last expansion. It's not bad. I have been told like the first day, like the first week of Alliance raids was always a little bit like exciting, but when I did it last time, it wasn't that much. But it makes sense if maybe the last ones were a little bit easier, I don't know. Come on, heal yourself. Okay. Honestly, the dragon is making me a little bit nauseous with all the spinning. Oh. Wind's going in other direction. Fancy. Let's not stand on it. 2 people dead. Get you up. This is going okay. It's spicy tail. Spicy tail, so stand in front of the dragon. Yes. Whew. Yeah, I probably should have gone in as a DPS. Jeez.
Teleportation magic. Oh, brace yourselves.
Oh. Also, my anti-nausea pill has not kicked in yet, and everything is so squiggly.
What are these floating ruins?
I don't know. They're fancy. I got loot. I can get healing pants. I'm gonna pass on you, and I'm gonna need on the pants. Chest piece is not guaranteed to drop, so I rather just need on the pants. Somebody is there named Story Skipper. And there's a leather-bound memo. No, you cannot put lore reading stuff in Alliance raids. I'm gonna have to go back. Turn around. Okay, actually, is it long? Okay, it's just short. It says, damn it, this path should have led straight to Veluganon Palace. I'm going to be late for the spawn at this rate. Oh. Yay! I cannot roll against the next reset. That's fine.
There's something about that big tower.
This place is beautiful. Look at this. Obviously, I know like it doesn't look exactly the same in the original game because it's just a much older game. Do we want to be in this? Let's stand out of this. But I think that's like that's really neat. Taking an older game and like moving it into a higher graphic area. And I would love to like if my Final Fantasy XIV sub also covered Final Fantasy XI, I would think about trying it out. I'm sure they got like something cute I can play over there as well. I don't know, where are we transporting to? Like, whatever this thing is, looks kind of cute. Why? Why? What is this?
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
Okay, so I'm supposed to fight him. Because I have a B thing, so pretty easy. But yeah, I'm guessing these are the other races.
You shall be
Oh, please don't die,
consumed by
Tank.
the cowardice that binds you.
I'm guessing it's just like A, B, C, so but C gets like a Y.
You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you.
Please no.
Rage cleaves.
Oh, stack. I'll stack with you. Sure.
Cowardice dismembers.
My culture jar is not being very helpful over there. It's like, dude. Don't die, co-healer. I need you alive. I am not in the right state to do this on my own. Like, I'm seriously contemplating my choices of recording this
You
today.
shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
Let me just throw this down. What is this? I don't even know, like, what's happening anymore. Oh, Storage Skip. Storage Skipper is one of mine? Oh, I should have healed him.
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues you.
Where are we? Stand here? Okay. Kill the shield. I think out of the fights so far, this one is my least favorite. Why did I start moving like a silly person? Yeah, I did a stupid. It's not quite grabbing me. B team is not doing great.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that
The
binds
rest
you.
me, I died. The rest the other healer, they died. Tank has just been dead for a while now. Oh dear.
Arrogance defiles.
Let's see if I can't sort myself out. Sort the tank out. The rest of the team just died. I have a tank buster. Oh no! That was very deadly. We're still so far away. Oh. Let's get out of this. Heal myself. Throw down a bell.
Cowardice dismembers.
Let's start trying to get somebody up. Get out of this. Okay. Go like so. Did it not cast?
Apathy strikes.
Tank, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, tank. Don't die. Please. Please. Also for myself, don't die. Mali, what the hell? Okay, we just got you up. Gonna pop one of these, and we're gonna try to get you guys to not. We can do a size that does a little bit of healing. Jesus. Are you gonna start this bullshit now? Healing and running is not very easy right now. Okay, where are you shooting? This fight is a mess. Just a mess. We are just in a mess. At least we got the LB3 ready for the next time when the entire raid almost dies. That is something. Move out of this. I feel like I'm like barely healing. I'm just trying to keep myself alive. And then no, I was so close to resting my. Oh, I managed to rest my co-healer. Nice. As I died, I cast the rest. Let's just put a shield on everybody for a second. We will never get out of this fight. Like, does this fight have an end range? Because if it does, we're so screwed. Get the tank up. Actually, that is a really good time to use the LB. Like, that was a really bad time to use the LB. Dear Lord, that's... no. We used the LB3, and then immediately, just the entire raid. Oh no. That went bad so fast. It was such a good lineup though. I understand why the DPS did that. Because like all of the bosses were like in a straight, beautiful line. So I think it was a bard that went in and like did the deeds. And then we all died, and now we don't have a healer LB to save us. So I think we're gonna wipe. And this fight takes forever. But yeah, based on what people were saying between the fights, these are an actual fight from Final Fantasy XI. Like the bosses, at least. Like obviously the mechanics are not identical. In that one, they don't share a health pool, so it makes sense there to kill the Lalafell first. The TT over here.
Be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
Because he has like a big dangerous ability. But yeah, out of the fights so far, this one has been the least interesting. There's just the arena is kind of meh.
chose her companions well.
It's like, I don't know. What did people get?
Our next destination.
Tall boots, gladiator, and archer.
Let's go and have a look.
I can't get anything anyway.
Why only you?
Okay, into the throne room. This should be the final fight. Ooh, that looks cool. This is where the guy is gonna come like out of the ground or something. Or out of a coffin? Coffin. You look like a full-on vampire resurrection waking up deal. Shadow Lord. Kindred Rage.
Come, mortals. Allow me to show you the depths of my hatred and your folly!
See, this arena looks cool. Like, look at all these beautiful details.
I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world!
Okay. Maybe we just stand under him? Oh no. Okay.
The land trembles before my might! Frail mortals! I will tear your flesh and crush your bones!
So far, this fight is easier than the previous one. But we have just started.
Flames of hatred! Oh, how they burn! There will be naught left of man but smoke and ash!
Is it important that like there is somebody standing? Oh, it's not the soap mechanic.
Let the fires ride and rage!
Stand here.
before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny!
I wonder who this Altana is that everybody's been talking about so far. Holy!
The darkness within me shall devour you all!
I'll throw up a bell for this because it's probably gonna hurt. Or not. Because we are all shielded so much that nobody feels anything.
This insult! I will scour it away with your blood! Give up your painful strivings! Give in to the darkness of oblivion!
Oh, what's that?
Your funeral dirge has begun!
Oh, it's your new armor, is it? You're gonna put on some clothes? I always appreciate when you put on clothes.
Wretched filth! Return to the feculent soil that birthed you!
Though, I now feel much more uncomfortable about the previous phase of the fight. Based on the fact that now we have put on clothes. Because that implies that you were just casually fighting us naked. I mean, we did wake him up. Like, he just came out of bed. Oh no, it's like 3... Here... Here... Here.
Behold, as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Okay. Save there, here, there. There. Oh no, there are 2 of them doing this thing. I did not see. Ah, wait. Oh no, there's like another one over there. Sometimes I wish we could zoom out just a little bit more.
Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath?
Yay. Let's just throw shield on people. This is fine. So fine. This fight is actually going really well compared to the last one, so like we're doing good. I'm dead. Because I have a debuff, obviously. Okay. Thank you. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Crush you like the insects
And
you
dead.
are.
Oh, we have some people stuck in stuff. Did he just bounce them down like a basketball?
I will not fall. I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me.
We're gonna put up one of these. We're gonna put up one of these. My poor co-healer has been amazing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go a circle. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I think I stand here. And here. And then here. Good, good. Time to rest co-healer. Okay, stay in the sigils. Don't get hit by everything. I just rest you.
The land trembles before my might!
Oh, there's more of you doing bullshit. Okay. I don't know where to stand anymore. Genuinely have no idea. Why does the summoner have a 1 over them? Probably because, like, they're a second dresser, so we want them alive.
Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny!
Well, I have to get my co-healer up. No, 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 no. I messed up. I should have healed myself first. Think, Mali. You have to think. There we go. Where are we supposed to stand? I'm just gonna follow the group and trust somebody. I forgot to look. I forgot to look because I was trying to connect. Okay. This is the messiest raid I have ever taken part in. And it's not their fault. It is not. Oh, I got something on me. Throw bell. I put shield. Get you up. So you can help us harass other people. Oh. Shoot. I'm stuck. Well, at least I'm stuck in a tower. That's something. Tower has to get soaked eventually anyway. Guess I'll just stick around. Yeah. That went fine. Most of us are still alive. And the boss is slowly losing life, which is preferred. Oh, let's be over there. No! Shoot! Absolute buckets of nonsense. Oh, if you do one of these wrong, you cannot course correct at all. Thank you. I've gotten so many reses in this raid. It is shameful. The only thing that makes me feel better is that my co-healer has gotten just about as many. Heal yourself, Molly. Can't heal the rest if you're dead. Oh, I have a circle. Okay, let me just stand here. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a nap after this. Sheesh. But I like the mechanic where he like bounces the raid around. That is really fun. Also, the blade mechanic.
Trembles before my might.
This one is also kind of neat. It is a lot of like having to adjust quickly, but it's fun. Like overall, it's I'm dead. Overall, it's fun. I just wish I wasn't constantly dead. But that's just because my brain is very tired. Also, this arena is so pretty. Like, I like the armor on him. Not a huge fan of the boob circles we have going on here, but I mean, I'm not gonna shame your style. If it's what you like, then that is what you like. And I mean, who am I to complain when you have done nothing but kill me many, many times? Did he disintegrate into tiny boxes? That is a painful lack of celebration. Everybody's just standing there going, no, we will not celebrate what we have done here. Let me see, where's my co-healer? You deserve this. Now. Oh, this would have been cool. Obviously not for me though, but... yeah, the pieces are quite pretty. Oh, there's the conjurer head. No, not for me. I should probably need on this, and this, and this. So maybe I get one of these cards. Wow, my rolls are impressively bad. Yeah. Obviously, like the headpieces are something I generally don't go for because I have my ears and I'm happy with those. I have a possibility of getting this one. No. Okay. That's fine. Like, there's no way I'm getting the card. But I'm gonna wait, just in case. No, okay. Did not get it. Still, not bad. Can I? Oh, I can't get out of the circle. Boo. I wanted to go on up there and take a look. Well, let's see. Oh, how did... I got 3 commendations. That's 3 people who did not see how much I died. Huh. Kinda looks like Electrope. Oh, look at all the shadows. Oh, hey, you got the girl. Are you alright? Why can't I be carried around like that? She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll give us a fight when she wakes. She stirs. Yeah, that's a perfectly reasonable reaction. A two-headed lizard trying to take a bite of me, huh? A scrawny thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. Sorry, I'm a little on edge. If you no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk. Hello. Can they really be trusted? Why are you asking me? I'm the one who smacked you into oblivion. They're fine. I should know better than to judge people based on their appearance. It's fine. We're an intimidating specimen. I'm Trish, by the way. Nice to meet you. Yep, see, doesn't remember a thing. Interesting. Before I go talk to them, let me just look around. We have Elven Adventurer. Gods, what happened to this place? Can I go into houses? I can go into houses. Welcome, Atolin, help and magic maps. Welcome, Chamber of Commerce. We assist job labor. Huh. I'm guessing these are like the vendors and stuff. The city's not all of what it should be. Ugh, what I wouldn't give for a drink right about now. Monsters recorded, Dale. Okay, see, this thing is about my size. If I ever try Final Fantasy XI, I can be this. The tiny ones. Me, 1k can I have? Alas, my love, so shy. I mean, this place is super pretty. I am patrol. Mithran Adventurer. So, Mikote? Hey, didn't I see you in the Boyetta tree? Get anything good from Aquarius? So Aquarius is a boss. We've kind of gone, in this raid, gone through like different instances. Oh, hello, peculiar goblin. I can change the sheet music for any of the music. That's clever. That's a much nicer way to do it than how they've done it. That's cool. If you find any war music scrolls, get them here. Gobby promised to make it worth your while. We have a solemn shade. Party-looking dark samurai dragoon. Also, you're looking for a dungeon group. So I guess 11 has dark knights, samurais, and dragoons. Yeah, so this would be the healer. Looking the fool. Oh, hello. I Kululu, divining 5-card other weather. We have like a castle and stuff over there. It would be cool if we get to go over there at some point. Did I talk to the orderly shade? I don't think so. Auction house, any question? In the past, great wealth. Okay, what do you say, Prish? Today, just been full of surprises. There is much of this we don't understand, but what we do understand is the battle is won. For now, at least. What would otherwise been a struggle proved a decisive victory against the Dawn Servant Shade and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you for the help, Malisity. Hey, anytime. Hopefully this girl can give us some answers. It all began with a stone. Prish is almost definitely probably certain you are standing in Jeuno. That is good. What were your names again? I am Malisity, and that's Bakuljaja. Malisity and Bakuljaja, right? Taru. You are Taru, aren't you? I would expect you to be shorter. Are their version of Lalafell smaller? Because I am as small as you can be as a Lalafell. If you're done with the small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool with us. You were spouting nonsense about us being Taurus and nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Taurus not long ago to protect Ulmia. Ulmia? A friend of yours, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Gululjaja's shade with that name. The incantation needed to summon it are said to be based on a much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Gululjaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning young priest here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Olmia person. So it was an illusion then? It's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was blue, like you, Left Head, and he gave me the bizarre weapons. Blue, like me? I usually fight with my fist, but I didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose their magic is to blame. In any case, I hope the real Ulmia hasn't been dragged into all of this. Can you tell us anything about the one you thought was your Ulmia? Were they maybe hiding, perhaps? Would that I could, but when I got here, I was all by my lonesome. Here being where exactly? Jeuno. At least I think this is Jeuno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty, but there are few people lingering about. If you know where to look, maybe they can tell us something. Oh, with priest and see what you learn of this place and the whereabouts of the shade. We'll remain here and keep watch on this rift. Sure. I'm glad I went around and talked to people, because now they're going to have definitely different dialogue. What do you think, Prish? Right then, let's have a look around. Oh, and we should probably stop by the Tenshodo as well. It's in the back of the Neptune Spire, across the way from the fountain. Okay, so he's now accompanying us. Any thought? I sense something foul on the winds here. The sooner we leave this place, the better. Let's talk. I've only visited Jeuno a handful of times, when I needed a place to lay low, and maybe to lick my wounds once or twice. I always enjoyed my time here, though. Met quite a few interesting people along the way. Well, you have any thoughts on this? Oh God, I was hoping to run into you two. I don't wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamulja earlier? More importantly, what was it doing here? They would never dare venture beyond the shores of Ardaya unless, my gods, the Gululjaja seeds to Urgan. Is Jeuno next to fall? I don't know anything about sieges or invasion, but that Mamulja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. The poor man probably more confused than we are about this. Yeah. Oh, we can talk to her up there. You're new to Jeuno, aren't you? I can tell you by the way you're taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two great continents of Quan and Mintaria. You'll find there's an upper and lower level, a port, and the administrative plaza of Rulu's Gardens. At least you would have before. All ways in and out of Lower Jeuno appear to be blocked or cut off. The situation here is worse than I thought. Yeah, I mean, half of the residents are ghosts at the moment. Oh, we were supposed to talk down here. Adventurers gather from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are a pain, but it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you can cut a good deal with the merchant peddling their wares just outside of town. But why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here? Whenever they open, I suggest you stop by. Who knows, you may get lucky and find something way below market price. Never know. Oh, we can go in here as well. Thrifty Shade. Neptune Spire. Applicants invite our branch. Please, will issue membership. Like Adventurers Guild, maybe? Entrance to the Jeuno. I don't think it will let us in. You press against the wall, but it refuses to budge. Won't open? Oh, then I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's the head of Jeuno. When the world is in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand. Reminds me of my friends, the Scions. Science, eh? They sound like a competent lot. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. I mean, I could try to call you Stolas. He would probably be fascinated by this. Oh, we have another talking place. Discuss the door. What? Why is it blocked off? These are supposed to be the stairs here leading up to the residential area. I swear things get stranger here by the minute. Mithran adventurer? Well, well. I thought I knew all the Taru who traveled through here of late. Where are you from, stranger? Gridania? Can't say I've heard of it. Most folk passing through hail from Sandoria, Bastok or Windurst. Considering the present state of Jeuno, though, seems strange is becoming a common occurrence. I would be lying if I said I've heard of your homeland either, but that's not important right now. At times like this, we need to know who need to know who can be trusted. What's ever happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back to find Bakul Jaja, see if he's noticed anything. What do you think, Bakul Jaja? Returned at last? With answers, I hope. No. Not really. So we're truly in this Jeuno, as he says. But I've travelled all over Tural and never heard of Jeuno or Sandoria or any of those other places. What is Altana's name is Tural? I thought all of you Mamulja are from Argia. Oh hey, he made it through. Prisha, you alright? And she has you to thank, I'm sure? Yeah. Thanks for caring, I guess? And who are you exactly? He's the one who asked me to go look for you. appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life. How can you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, mister? He does. My name is... You must be the one who they found wounded in Sky Deep Synode. Well, we have to call you something. How about Alxal? Vagabond in the Mamulja tongue. Though it may be closer to adventurer in Malicity's Eorzean. Nicely chosen, brother. That does have a rather nice ring to it. Alxal it is. So, where are we exactly? Jeuno, or at least a close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? And where did that damn shade get off to? Bah, none of this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. Oh. Wait, isn't that the guy? Yeah, that's the one that's falling Sarulja. I thought he died. Hey, that's the one that put me under a spell. I'm sure of it. So the Bonneva sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here? As you found me in a generous mood, I might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That's why we come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Jeuno. So we really are in Jeuno, and yet something about it feels so off. Yeah, I never said this is the real one. It's an imitation, a rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. You built this? That I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant coronation, Soralja and I went here to the gate of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate key was in our possession, the power to reshape the world within our grasp, or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down, but once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in the dark expanse I beheld another world. That world was called Vanadiel. Or Vanadiel? Vandiel? What load of rubbish! As if anyone would believe that everything and everyone here is little more than one of your toys. Okay. Yep, bursts into a box. He turned to stone. As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned a phantom Gulul Jaja for the feet of the Brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my vision of Vanadiel. Under normal circumstances, my conjuration only have strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magic are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Suralja used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Yep, that would be Electrope. Electrope, you say? If you know his name, then I trust you also know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for creation to persist for as long as I please. Fortunately then, that the world between worlds was filled with structures made from Electrope. More than I could ever hope for. Oh. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believe was from Van Daniel, is you making, then am I? Oh. Gods, that would mean I'm as well. You? Yes, well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand design. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in the walk of echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed the dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. And kinda dead as well. By my hands, Tural will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest being of Vanadiel, and their strength will be made one with their magnificent shade. The reasonary soul which built the nation of Tuliolal matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamulja of that world. You know, if you won't listen to reason, maybe you'll listen to my fists. Can I smack him? Please? That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I'm ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Saralja, wait! Huh. Yes, he is understandably stunned. Krish. Damn it all. Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated, making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough, but now we have this Vanadiel to deal with as well. I can only imagine how Prisha and Alexal must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? I don't know. Well then, Alexal, do we have any solution? The world was called Vanadiel. Alexal regards Prish with a pained look in his eyes. Try as I might, I can recall nothing of my past to refute Saralja's claim. Prish, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is. Yet to be told the memories of your life are not your own, I can only imagine how she must feel. Maybe she is not. Maybe she's not Electrope being. I'm sorry. As you can see, my clothes have changed. It's been a few days. I have no energy these days, so finding recording time is a little bit tricky. But yeah, I think maybe Prish is not made out of Electrope. Now, not the time to be disheartened, at least not here anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Saralja to be safe for long. Or to remain functional. Let's return to Mamook while we still can. My mother will want to know of what we've seen here. Yeah, you guys want to come with us? I mean, you don't have to stay in here. Also, when I go to Mamook, I can fix my outfit again. The pants are fine, but I prefer my skirt. It is cuter. Let me go to Mamook. Hey, Milalja. I'm glad to see you and Bakul Jaja return safely. And you brought a new guest. Yeah. Oh, she still doesn't want to talk. Now that we return, I can see now this isn't the Mamook that I know. Yeah, it's bound to be different. There you are. I thought you should be the one to explain what happened out there in Yaktel. Sure. Portals, crazy person, another world made out of electrope. Yeah. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely. That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. I cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two together. What indeed? You mistook us for the Mamulja of your Vanadiel when we first met. May I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the people of Vanadiel, the Mamulja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed of a terrible power claimed rulership over the Mamulja and turned them against us. Before we realized it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours, in a way. The rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful. That power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. All of our hard work will be for nothing if Saralja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you want for an aid in stopping him? I promise you that. You'll not want for aid in stopping him. I promise you that. That's good. Oh, keen to lend a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours, on my honor as an adventurer of Vanadiel. We will put an end to Saralja's scheme. You want to join us? If she were here, I'm sure she would have done the same. Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not going to stand around let the Sarilja piss all over the memories of my home. So, you can count me in too. Aww. You don't think you can forget about us. This all started in Yaktel, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. They are growing. It's nice. Sarelja has left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Malisity once more. I cannot read today. If you're ready, I think it's prudent the two of you learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tuliolal and set to our own preparation while we're there. Can we give them tacos? That seems to be the thing we do in this expansion. Everything is about tacos. So can we give them tacos? If you would meet us at the dirigible landing, we will see Prish and Alxal to Tuliolal. Oh, she's excited. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. So, this is Tuliolal? Yeah? Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't, and as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Brother, would it not be wise to first approach the Landsguard of what happened, or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason? Ugh, I'd sooner rip off our tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the Landsguard? Maybe take them to eat something. We are getting them tacos. Ah, I know. Take them to Auntie's to sample her tacos. Here, for the first meal of yours we spoiled. Thank you. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past, but there's always time to build a better future. Nice. That's very reasonable. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that they're taken care of. Because I think it's perfectly reasonable not to forgive him. Nothing is gonna make up for the stuff he was doing. But it's good that he's trying to be better. I hoped she might remember me, but she doesn't even seem to know me. Gods, who am I? I think he's made out of electrode. Auntie's tacos, eh? Let me guess. They serve tacos? Yep. Oh, I can hardly wait. I ate tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way to help jog Alexel's memory. If he hasn't been here, how would it jog his memory? Fine, okay, they're gonna walk with us. We start with the small talk. The diversity of people here is unlike anything I've ever seen in Vanadiel. I can't tell you what a relief it is to know everyone here can get along. Walking the street of an unfamiliar city feels like I'm back on another adventure. Well, at least that's familiar. You see, there are several stops on the way. Let me take us there. Start here. Discuss the alpacas. What in Altana's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Chocobos are the only beast I've ever seen used for riding in Vanadiel. If they have any, I would sure like to see them. I sadly can't summon my chocobo for you. Those creatures remind me of the chocobos in Vanadiel. To say we adventure found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore they were our faithful companions, wheresoever the roads might lead us. Well, chocobos are amazing. Let's talk about the Cornicus Gleamsands. My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. It has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster though. It's nice being able to walk around like this without your guards up all the time. Are the cities not safe from monsters in 11? I cannot say why, but I remember something looking out of the sand dunes. There was a man out on the dock who claimed he could teach me new battle art, but he would only agree on the condition that I retrieved for him a damselfly worm, an apron, and a magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone on your travels who made such a queer request. I've had weird requests. Okay, let's talk about, I guess, the market. Yeah, Bayside Bevy. So, these are the markets of Tuliolal. There are so many stands, I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruits would sure hit the spot right about now. No, please, remember, you're about to eat tacos. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them living in the major cities of Vanadiel as well. Of course, there was no shortage of the unscrupulous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town. Okay, so the towns are safe. Yeah. I remember in WoW, the first time I played Alliance side, I had the biggest issue with murlocs. Like little fish people who attack you in droves. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meat already. And you must be Auntie. Bakul Jaja recommended we sample your tacos, so we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Bakul Jaja sent you, did he? Take a seat, then I'll be right over with a tray of our world-famous fare. I hope she will like it. Oh, we're gonna get to see her eat it. I want to see my character eat it. Tacos at long last. Oh, how I waited for this moment. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. I'm glad she likes it. Eat as many as you like. Let's not remind her it's on Bakul Jaja. Priscia's taking the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. Oh, do we have like pineapple drinks in pineapple? In pineapples? That is cool. Now I want tacos. Should have tacos for dinner. Phew, I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. It was almost like a taste of home. Tavnasia. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Vanadiel? Sure. "20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict. The Crystal War, they called it, and it wasn't long before my home, Tavnasia, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to the Tavnasian safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves." Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? No. Do you want me to tell you like the origin of our world? Like, it ended. So it's fine. You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales of daring you can share with us? Yeah, they're all really depressing. Like, so bad. Oh, he started sharing too. I think I just told them about the edge of the universe. Traveling to other worlds and saving things one from the very embodiment of despair? Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamn living legend. Yes. A hero and living legend. I wonder if he is a representation of the Warrior of Light in the other game. Away! Sorry for the wait. There was much to appraise the land Skordov, as you well know. The Zarilja was behind the stolen relic, and the sighting of Ululjaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet there are other enticed by the rumors of a strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have even gone off looking for it. Maybe we're gonna want to put guards there. That's dangerous. A dangerous thought, knowing Zarilja could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Jeuno to make sure our people stay out of there. Smart. If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around waiting. Yeah. So you guys are gonna stand guard until 7.3, I think. What do you say, Alexel? I'm fair sure that I've had Havnasian tacos before. They were famous for their heartiness and helped stave off fatigue before, perfect for those who often found themselves on the defensive in battle. Maybe we should bring Wuglamat and that other friend of your, Kryle, was it? Sure. Gods, those tacos were bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and good company to pass the time. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts? As soon as Bakul Jaja gives the word, we'll be off. Jeuno. Bakul Jaja is ready to return to Jeuno. We're getting music, so that's probably the last quest. Would that we had time to show you more of Tuliolal, but we can't afford to have anyone wandering about in Jeuno. Then let us make haste to Yaktel. Yes. It's probably not good having people just randomly going into the portal. Of course, they place the portal as far away from any flight path as possible. And not flight path, crystal. The sooner we clear this place out, the better. Oh, do you think there's a bunch of them inside already? It's hard to blame anyone from wanting to take a peek inside. I know I certainly would. Hell yeah, I would also. I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift to God knows where in search of treasure seems absurd. Tural has no shortage of legends like the City of Gold to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts better spent on more honest living, I would say. Walking the noble path like you, brother. In any case, whoever we find in there, we have to get them out, quickly. Yeah, sure. Well, into Jeuno we go. Let's find these explorers. There's Alxal. Oh, there's one person. I realize how preposterous this seems, but none of this is real. A Mamulja by the name of Saralja created this place. And what if one of those weird shadow things decides to gobble you up? Hello. When I jumped through the rift, I was expecting a dungeon or maybe a labyrinth, not whatever this is. There's no treasure here. It's dangerous and I need to leave. Don't make me laugh. Not long ago, I heard someone crowing in the street about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if there's the riches just lying around for the taking. Oh, somebody must have found the stone left by the guy Sarilja killed. Bakuljaja! You having any luck? We don't mean to be threatening you, but you need to leave at once. This place is more dangerous than it looks. Hello, kitty boy. Never seen a city like this in Tural before. You gotta go. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I happened upon a rather curious stone. I hope to take it with me, but it was stolen by some Tonavafta brute. Without knowing the value of the stone, I can't say it's worth giving a chase, but he ran off to the south if you mean to go after him. I'm leaving now. If it's truly as dangerous as you say, I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. Yeah, let me just find the thief. I'm guessing the one over there. Yo, dude. Give me back the stone. You can't have it. You came looking for some fancy trinkets too? Well, feast your eyes on this. Yep, that's electrope. No touchy. We spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warning. A block of raw electrope? But how? I take it you're the one who found it? I'm sorry, we can't let you leave with a stone. It's too dangerous. You expect me to just hand it over? Bah, this isn't Tuliolal. You have no authority here. I found it and I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it. Ugh, we're already in her depth as it is. What if we just take him, we throw him off the ledge, and then we don't tell Lamati? Like at all. What's he gonna do? He's off the ledge. He's not gonna tell anybody. Fine. You came here to make your fortune, yes? Then let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. We couldn't help but overhear you selling an artifact found in these ruins. Whatever this gentleman is willing to pay, I assure you I can pay more. Great, just what we needed. What do you suppose we do now? Explain the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Throw them all off the ledge? Ah, of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all interested parties separately and incentivize them to pay you handsomely lest they be outbid. Fine by me, but I'll only be accepting payment in gil. This money will be taking me overseas, where I can finally live the life I always wanted. Sure. What do you think? Let's hold the auction already and get this over with. I'm guessing Alxal was inspired by the nearby auction house. Still, that was quick thinking. An auction should hopefully make things easier for Bakul Jaja, assuming he can outbid his competitor, of course. I'll offer up every last skill to my name if I have to. The stone will be mine. My work has been turning a tidy profit these days, so I've coin to spare. Oh gosh. Let's do this. Can I bid on it? I have plenty of skill. If I may have your opening bids? Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have coin you can use. Around 1,000,000 gil saved up from our work with the Landsguard. Hopefully that will be enough. Okay, upon speaking with the... let's talk to the buyers to get, information about their bids. We have 1,000,000 gil all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. I will do my best. Damn, I wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. While it's imperative that we recover the electrobe, it wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better to be conservative with your bids, staying just ahead of the competition. Yeah. I've no time for the back and forth of this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win the stone. Okay, so he's gonna go high. Foreign merchant relieved me of my stock a few moons past, and it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half of it in preparation for this expedition. So you have about 750. So, what's your offer? Place your bid. Right then, how much will you start with? I think we should start, like, conservative to see what he does. Is that all? Then I'll start with 400,000 gil. 400,000? I was hoping to keep at least half my savings, but if we have to bid more, then I go 500. A bold move, but I'm willing to bet that's all you have. 560,000 gil. Half my savings gone. Surely they're close to conceding, right? 600,000. 600,000? How is anyone meant to compete with that? One out of the running. Good. Then I'll bid 700,000. We only need to go to like 760. Only one left now, but I don't think he'll give up without a fight. Let's go with 7 and 10, see if we can like increment it up. Shit. Well, I've come too far to back down. 720,000 gil. Raising their bid by such a narrow margin. Someone reached their limit. Then we're gonna go with 7 and 30. We're objecting, it seems. Finally, it's over. You have knack for business dealing. Maybe you were a merchant in another life. Who knows? This looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. Good. Leave. Get out. Don't come back. I'm sorry. That was more expensive than I would have liked, but nothing a few hundred pills can't make up for, I hope. And as fun as that looked, I'm sure I would have made a mess of things if it were me. I tend to get a little carried away under pressure. Yeah. I didn't want to go too high in case we could go quite low. Well done, friend. Now let's have a look at the electrope. This presence, it feels familiar. The Shadow Lord. Oh? There's no mistaking that deep and bitter malice. This stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. Oh yeah, we don't want that out. He was being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal War. I was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. He is a player character. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord? Meaning Alxal must have been there with her, but I don't remember ever hearing about that. In any case, I would hold on to the electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the lance guard. Yeah, we need guards around the portal. Hello? Excuse me, but were you speaking of the Shadow Lord just now? Yes? If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I can help. I've heard a great many tales of the fiends from the bars who frequent the tavern here in Jeuno. I've been waiting for over yonder near the fountain for my companion to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. Okay. Are you gonna be my lore person? A most welcome offer, though there is much to be said that for a first-hand encounter with the echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we made certain no more treasure hunter can readily gain entry. Let's return to Tuliolal and speak with the lance guard. Malisity, come and meet us at the Bright Bloom Post. Yep. I wanna talk to him. Hello. Ah, there you are. If you have any burning questions about this place or anything else in Vanadiel, I should be happy to answer them. Well, tell me about yourself. Me, I'm no adventurer of any particular renown, if that's what you were expecting. Just a man come from Bestock looking to see more of the world. While I lack in fame, I make up for within strength of numbers. I've no shortage of friends willing to accompany me in pursuit of riches should I reach out via link pearl. The armor I wear is proof of our accomplishment, salvaged from the depths of Alsadal's undersea ruins. That said, I treasure my time with them more than any trinket or bauble we've unearthed on our travel together. You understand, surely? Yeah. What's most fun with playing MMOs is playing with your friends. What about Fafnir? Oh. The great dragon that slumbers in the depths of the Boyata tree. Yes, I know of it, as does anyone who would dare venture into Sita. Stories of a great hero who did battle with the dragon, their harrowing encounter concluding with a strike at his heart with a feeble blade riddle. If only they hadn't missed their mark. The blade is said to remain nestled in the beast's bosom even to this day. To survive such a blow and live for all these years bespeaks a strength I struggle to imagine. And yet the tales of it might have not deterred the brave and foolhardy from venturing in the tree. Hopefully they can slay Fafnir and claim his spoils. Few have reached the dragon's eyrie and lived to tell of it. Okay. What about the archangels? I've heard stories of 5 warriors clad in black. If the fates are kind, I will never have the poor fortune of crossing paths with them. They were not born but forged from crystal, assuming the legends are true. The dawn goddess Altana wept 5 tears that gave birth to 5 races: Hume, Elvan, Tarutaru, Mithra, and Galka. The archangels are said to be the embodiment of their sins. I'm guessing those are the playable races in the game. Apathy, arrogance, cowardice, envy, rage. The darkness that lurks within us all. No one is certain why they were created. The prevailing theory is they served as guardians of some ancient paradise. And Shadow Lord? The great darkness of the Northlands, hatred made manifest. There's not a soul in Vanadiel who doesn't know the Shadow Lord. His sole desire was to bring about the extinction of Altana's children, and so he rallied together the Beastmen, inciting what came to be known as the Crystal War. The Beastmen's assault was merciless, and it was not long before Bastok, Sandori, and Windburst were brought to their knees. It was only after Archduke Kamblanut convinced them to join forces with the Grand Duchy of Jeuno that they gained the momentum needed to push back. United as the alliance of Altana, they would eventually drive the Beastmen back from the lands, and soon found themselves going on the offensive in Sarkabard. The alliance proved victorious in the end, but not without a great many sacrifices. Peace has been restored to Vanadiel for a time at least. The Shadow Lord was somehow resurrected 20 years later, but thankfully he was slain before the Beastmen could be emboldened to take arms a second time. There is much speculation as to his origin. Most believe he was once a Galka, if you can believe it. He was betrayed by one of his companions, mortally wounded and left to die. A dear friend of his was also said to have been cut down in the altercation. He succumbed to his wounds, but his rage and despair would remain, giving life to the Shadow Lord. If what you say is true, and he has returned once more, perhaps the flames of his hatred can never be truly extinguished. I was hoping a few of the Landsguard would be here already. The Landsguard all appear to be well trained and well armed. I dare say there would be a match even for our soldiers back home. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Sarilja shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Landsguard. You may be better served exploring Tural, familiarizing yourself with the land. It wouldn't do to find yourself lost when you're needed most. Yeah. Honest to God's adventure? What a great idea! You're coming with me, Alxal, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We'll warn you now, though, the wilds of Tural are rife with danger. It is not place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge. I can hardly count the numbers of times Vanadiel have been visited by some world-ending calamity, but no matter how dire things may have seemed, we always found a way through, together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do as long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of a great peril, just like old times. Are adventurers always so sentimental? Is that so terrible a thing? We can't help it. Ugh. Ah, here he is. The moment we learn anything about Sarilja's movement, we asked him to contact you. Lovely. So, they are gonna go adventuring, we're gonna keep on doing our thing, and with time, in 7.3, we will get news and enter the next part of the raid. Not bad. She's so excited. Oh, meanwhile in the echo of Tulia. Soon we will slaughter them all. Is that not so, Saralja? That's the shade of reason, is a little bit homicidal. Soon, my dawn servant, very soon. Then there shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. Lovely. He's made them completely bonkers. How fortunate for me he lacks the wisdom of the true dawn servant. But if he will be made fit to rule, I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed promise, but Vanadiel is a land of rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but a blink of an eye in the annals of history. With the strength of the ancient, I will bring Tural, no, the whole world to his knees. Yeah, you should have stayed dead. Oh well. You have any news? We've yet to hear any word of Saralja's whereabouts. Rest assured, you will be the first to know should we learn anything. Good. So, let's talk about the raid. Overall, I think it's fun. The fights are nice, the visuals look lovely. It's a fun raid. But I think if you haven't played Final Fantasy XI, then you are definitely not gonna connect with it in the same way others do. It leaves me having the same issue with this raid as I had with the Nier raid. It feels a little bit distant from me. Because it's not it's not a strong part of the Final Fantasy XIV story. I much more prefer the Endwalker raid, because then we were dealing with something that relates, well, to our world, and like we were learning big, interesting lore about the gods and everything. The jumping around different areas felt very confusing for me. They all looked really nice. The bosses all looked really nice, but I had no, interest in it really. No connection. I think if you played Final Fantasy XI, this raid has to be amazing. It's bound to be full of references and a whole lot of fun. For people like me who have not played it, it feels at least for me, it feels kind of meh. But it's okay. It's fun. The gear from it, I've seen a lot of really pretty glam with it, so it's worth definitely playing. And I'm hoping the story will slowly get more interesting as we go, but right now, it's just okay. It's compared to last expansion's raid story, I find this one less interesting, but I've never really liked crossover content that terribly much. But that's okay. I think it's fine, and I am curious to see what kind of comes of it. But I'm more personally interested in the 8-man raid, because that is something grounded in this universe. Still, I would love to hear what you guys think about it, especially those of you who actually have played Final Fantasy XI. Did you enjoy seeing these places from the past and these old bosses? Were you seeing mechanics that you saw before? Tell me all about it down in the comments, and those of you who haven't, did you enjoy the raid, or did you feel less connected to it like I did? I want to hear all about it, so tell me about it down in the comments. And while you're down there, maybe throw me a commendation by liking and subscribing. And in the end, all I want to say is takk fyrir að horfa og yndislegan dag.